Hello, this is Terry with Blood Outdoors and welcome to another video. And as you can see, I'm in my man cave. And a few videos ago, if you recall, this is where I sorted all my camping gear and put everything up so I know where it's at whenever I'm ready to go camping. And part of that gear were some first aid equipment and also some survival gear. And since I know where everything's at now, it's a good opportunity for me to go through my survival bags that I keep in my vehicles. Now, some people call them survival bags. Some people might call them bug home bags. And it just depends on what your situation is when you need these bags. So what I'm going to do is go through and inventory these bags because, yeah, I have been known to take some stuff out of these bags and not replace it. So I'm going to do an inventory and whatever I need to put back in. Since I've got everything organized here, I'll replace it, put them back in my vehicles, and be ready for my next trip. So that being said, let's go through the bags, see what I've got in there, see what needs to be replaced, and let's get it done. Several years ago, I created an inventory of what I want in these bags, and this is just a basic inventory to last me for a couple of days. So let's see what I've got in here. Right on top, this is what I think a first aid kit. Yep, first aid kit. And I'll be going through the first aid kit by itself to make sure if I got anything that's expired, I'll replace it. This is a fire kit, start a fire. Cordage, paracord, definitely need that. This is a poncho. Actually got two ponchos. Let's see if there's anything on the outside pocket. And I've got, let's see here, got a cap, okay. Let's see, main inside. Let's see, on the outside, I do have a knife, fixed knife. Also on the outside, some pouches that had things in it, and I'll find out what it was when I go through the inventory. That's something I'm sure I removed and did not replace. This is a little cup to boil water with, a mending kit, a flashlight. That does not work. It might be so old, I gotta fix that. Dental floss can be used for a lot of things. Let's see here. Let's see what is in this bag. I've got some food, lasts me for 2 days. And again, I'll be going through this to see if I've looted it and put stuff back in there. I've got some meals and some snack bars, oatmeal, things like that, and a sport. Got that in there. So the bag I took out, let's see what it has in there. And I have got, let's see here, a water purification, some emergency thermal blankets, hot hands, and a thermometer kit. It not only has a thermometer, but there's also, this is actually a survival kit. It's got a lot of gear in it, a compass, a magnifying glass, a mirror, also a ferro rod, all kind of stuff with this. A neat little packaged survival kit. Let's see what else I've got in here. Got any more zippers on here? Yep. I've got a radio that I'll check to make sure if it works. Place in there. And I was wondering where these were at. These are a little set of binoculars. Good thing to have. I may not put those back in here. We'll see. But good thing to have. See anything else in here? Spare batteries. So there you go for my radio. All right. Got a spare pair of shoes, depending on what I'm wearing. These are tennis shoes. I've got underwear, socks, shirt, a pair of pants, and a tarp. And I think that is all for this bag. And I've got a stocking cap also. Let's see, is that it? That is it for this bag. So that is empty. So now let's go through my list, see if what I've got here, and then check everything else and see if it needs to be replaced. And taking a look at the list, let me go through everything on the list. I had a stocking cap. I had shoes. I had pants, shirts, socks, underwear. Yep. Tarp, first aid kit, a mini survival all-in-one kit. So I do have that on the list. 2 emergency blankets. I do. I had those 2 emergency blankets. Knives, a fixed knife, and a utility knife. I always carry a utility knife in my pocket, so I'm not going to keep that in the kit. Water filter straw in there. 2 bottles of water. It's not in here. This is probably what was on the side of the pack itself. Just a couple of bottles of water, because you could drink that, and also if you need water, you can always get water out of a stream and use your filtered straw to get water out of there. Flashlight, extra batteries, I got that. Fire kit, yep. One thing I didn't have in here, and I'm sure that I took it out, was have some money. I've got down here $50 in cash, but maybe these days you might need a little bit more. So definitely keep some cash in these bags. A portable radio I had. I'll be checking out to make sure it works. A paracord, I've got that. Ponchos, I've had those. A cup to boil water in, definitely got that. And one thing that I didn't have in here that I've got on the list, and you guys know me, some slingshot and ammo. I'm definitely going to put a slingshot and some ammo in here. Also, I'm just saying, if you feel comfortable and it's legal where you live, I would recommend some type of firearm. If you don't feel comfortable with it or don't know how to use it, you know, don't take it with you. So I think that's basically it. Let me nitpick a little bit on some of the other things and get those working, and I'll put this bag back together. Well, I'm glad I got that done. I did find some issues with, but again, I did unpack everything and put everything back in and replaced everything that needed to be replaced. Now, as you saw, some of my medical equipment had to be replaced. The antibiotic ointment or spray, I had to replace it. The batteries that I had in a bag, there was just oil in it. They were no good at all. So I got a box of seal batteries to put in there. And it's also important not to keep batteries in your flashlight or your radio, because in one of the other bags I found this flashlight with the batteries in it, and it has totally ruined this flashlight here. So I can't even use this because the batteries on the inside have corroded. So I'm glad I did this. It's been years since I've done this. I know I was missing some things. I don't think I am missing as much as I thought I was missing, but it's good to go through these things. And if you haven't went through your survival kit or your bug home bag in a while, please do it. And if you've never created one and put one in your vehicle, I suggest that you do, because you never know when you're going to be stranded somewhere and may have to survive out of that for a couple of days. So definitely do that. So I guess that's going to be it for this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something. Again, I did, to go back through and keep fresh batteries in the original pack and not put batteries in flashlights and your radio. So that being said, again, I hope you liked this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button and share. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks.